And as you mentioned, not only that, even the geography of our world has been altered. Things that we always knew were true now are no longer true, okay? It's a huge issue.
Gigantic things. You know, it's hard for me to imagine someone looking at a map or Google Earth on South America, because this is an obvious one. This is easy. And if you're really honest with yourself, you will say, well, when I grew up, you know, and in geography class and whatnot, and looked at maps, and just like all kids do, South America was south of America, not over by Africa. And when I saw the map recently, I thought there was a mistake. I thought that someone had made a terrible mistake. But then I started looking at other things, and I'm saying. And it's a fluid situation. It's not like it happened and then it stops. Folks, it seems to me that this has been, you know, morphing and then more and then again and then again. You know, we're in the middle of it and it's going on. And I would just, you know, I try to get people that are, you know, I mean, for the most part at this point, let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say, well, they can't see it. So I told them, go look at South America and then get back to me. And they say, the response after that is, you're crazy. It's always been like that.
No.
So I'm like, something that obvious, something that huge, if you don't see it, it must mean that you're the kind of person that has a real hard time with stuff like this, that it just wants whatever this is, whatever you've been given, to deny any kind of change, anything that's happened, say it's always been that way, and convince yourself, and then go on the warpath. But you're talking about too many credible people here. You made a little mistake. You're talking about too many reasonable, credible, good people whose memories are perfectly well intact. You want to go up against all of them? Do so at your own peril. You're wrong, and you're wrong not to at least say this. And this is my message to the scoffers and you people doing YouTubes. This is not like, you know, the round earth, flat earth people back and forth. I mean, it is big like that, but it isn't that kind of arguing. This is people denying that's right in your face and right in all our faces, and then impugning good people as falling for the deception, but which is that something's going on. But the few people doing these YouTubes, which by the way, nobody on YouTube has done one on this that has refuted it, because all they've done is gone back in the record that exists, which has been changed, and said, you see, it was always Bob. You see, it was always Wolf. All the past, you know, I've all those guys, fine, but they're wrong because they don't address the issue. The issue is it's changed, and then it's all the way back. It's back in ancient Bibles, back in the 1611. It's all over the place.
I have my 1611 Bible right here, and it's saying wolf, and that didn't say that. I'm sorry, Jeff. Excuse me.
No. You know, we've been looking at maps together, and I've been looking at maps with other people as well. And so that's not like a box of Fruit Loops, okay? That's now you're dealing with stuff that's really very important. Because if it's true, I mean, just this one thing is true. If it's true that South America is not where it was, then that should get the attention of every reasonable, thinking, conscious human being on the face of this earth, interested in at least checking it out, holding your fire, because it's a fluid situation. There's new info coming in all the time. Holding your fire until you've really had a chance to look at it, instead of being a hot-headed fool going right, just flying off the handle and saying, oh, it's all wrong, and just dismissing it out of hand without doing any research, without really examining yourselves. It seems they get angry if you even bring the topic up. Like there's some kind of a gate. Like they're a gatekeeper to keep us from looking at something. All in the name of saving us from the ultimate deception. They're going to save us all. That is seriously sick. Memory is right. You folks out there.
God would not do that. He said that very clearly in Hebrews, I, the Lord, change not. Okay? Jesus Christ today, same yesterday, today, and forever. It says also in Malachi, I, the Lord, change not. So God's nature is not changing. There's no shadow of variation due to change with him. This is another lying, deceptive spirit